Hi, this is Patience Domowski. I wanted to do another video on a behavioral topic of consequences. So I did another video already on rewards, and I've done some other videos on motivating kids who need to use their coping strategies. So I thought I would do one on the behavioral skill of using consequences. So a lot of parents ask for ideas. What can I give as a consequence to get my kid to really listen? And it's going to depend on the child. So for one child, the consequence of no TV, for example, would really work because they love TV, and so they would totally go for it, whatever you're asking them to do. Other kids, they might not care about TV, so that's not going to work. So you have to figure out what is it that your child really likes, and basically hold it over their head till they do what you ask them to do. So certainly you could you could switch it into a reward, right? If you do this behavior I'm asking you to do, like let's say put away your laundry, then you get to watch TV, that'll be a reward. Or you can say because you were mean to your brother and you slapped your mom in the face, then you lose TV for the evening. So that would be a consequence on the other end. So consequences could be losing a toy, it could be losing an event, it could be losing an activity that they wanted to do, or a special prize that they were supposed to get for something else. A lot of behavioral therapists think that kids shouldn't lose something that they've already earned as a reward. So let's say they already earned maybe $5 as a reward for good behavior, and then they have bad behavior. So usually most therapists would say, like, I don't know about most, but a lot of therapists would say, don't take away that $5 or, or whatever. But for some kids, the only way really to get them to do something is maybe to take away some of that. So sometimes it works for that child too. So I really feel like it's a lot of tailor fit to your child. What is going to work? You can even ask your child for some ideas. You can, speak with an individual therapist as well if you're struggling a lot with this. But trying to figure out what is it that matters to your child, and then maybe taking that away until the child has better behavior. I prefer rewards where they work for it, but sometimes you do have to do consequences. Even just sitting out of an activity for a certain amount of time can be a good consequence. So let's say your child was like really difficult all day and they have a birthday party tomorrow, and you threaten to take away the birthday party, but then you realize, oh shoot, we already bought the present, they're already expecting us, they're going to be really upset if we're not there. Okay, so we have to go to the party. But you can have the child sit out of the party activities for maybe 10 minutes as a consequence, and then they could join in or something like that. Maybe the child's already signed up for sports, so he has to go to baseball practice, but because he had been really disrespectful to mom today, he has to sit out for 5 minutes before he can participate or something like that, right? So it could be like you still go to the event, but maybe they sit out for a little while. That could certainly work as a consequence. So there's different ideas. Maybe going to bed early, not getting their choice of a TV show or something to watch if they're, sharing with siblings. You can come up with like lots of different ideas, but trying to figure out what works for your child, what's going to motivate them the most to do the behavior that you're asking them to do. So if you want them to do something and they don't do it, then basically you need to give a consequence, which is often taking away a toy or device. But like I said, it could also be an amount of time from something. It can be even like attention. Like, okay, well, mom was going to sit with you for a little while, but now you're going to have to do it by yourself, stuff like that. So there's different ways to come up with things. And then, as I said, you can always flip it around and do rewards with your own rewards instead of consequences. A lot of people find doing a mix of both, and that can work as well. Timeouts can be good for younger children. Timeout can be the child sits out of an activity. It could also be a timeout for the activity. So if the kids are fighting over a certain toy, you can just put the toy in timeout. Nobody gets it instead of the child in timeout, for example. So that's another idea. Just putting the item or toy or whatever away until the child has better behavior. All right, so these are some ideas. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below or contact me. And I can give you some more ideas, and stay tuned, subscribe, and I will be publishing more videos as we go with more behavioral and therapy topics, and I hope that these are helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye.